Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name's Faiz Muhammad alias Brian. I'm from Kenya. I'm a Muslim now for around 4 months. What happened is that before I come to Bahrain, I've been working with an NGO. So I've been traveling for several countries. So when I came here to Bahrain, it happened that the job that I do, it happens that the job that I do for maintenance, I go to people's homes. So it happened like there's one of my customers, Mr. Adil, he's my friend. So it happened like when I'm working, we are talking like friends, he asked me, he tell me about Islam. So what happened is that as we continue talking, there's something that we talked that touched me a lot, because he asked me like, okay, he has been explaining to me some things about Islam. So he asked me, okay, now the question I have for you is that, like, when in your lifetime, after you troll, you work hard, what's next? I was confused. So he explained to me that you should try as much as possible. The deeds that you do here in earth are the ones that will fight for you in the world. Do you believe there is a world hereafter? I told him, yeah, I kind of way believe. So he told me, you should try and work at that thing. Disturbed my mind in a way. And then another thing that I've been observing as much as I've been traveling other countries, each and every country I go, I see Muslim people. Like the church that I've been going, I don't find it there. So it becomes hard for me. So as we talked, I started understanding certain things. So it happened to me that there's a time that he traveled out of Bahrain. As I was not seeing him is the time that I had like made my decision to become a Muslim. So what I did, as I was going through the internet, I saw some posts concerning Discover Islam. So it happened to me. I contacted one volunteer. His name is Tariq. So Tariq, we started talking. Before we meet, we were just postponing. I tell him, okay, when I make my decision, I'll inform you. When I make my decision. So it reached one time we postponed too much. He told me, what about we try today? And I told him, okay, finally I've made my decision. So he made me contact Mr. Hasha. He's the one who converted me to Islam, and everything good, alhamdulillah. Yeah. What made me make the decision of becoming a Muslim is that for the countries that I've been traveling, I've never been stationed for a Muslim nation, a lot of Muslim people. So what happened to me when I was here in Bahrain, I have been observing a lot since that, how I've been dealing with people, how I go to different people's houses, how they treat me, they don't know me, how they have been carrying me good, we have been communicating. I learned a lot. So as I've been observing, this is the main factor that made me to make my decision as soon as possible, because what I saw is that, according to what Mr. Adil has been telling me, there's such a way that even being Islam is life. I observed, I saw for example, how you're supposed to treat people, how as far as we were talking, I was still making my research on the internet. So I was seeing, I just decided it's good, it's kind of beneficial because it's life, cleanliness, what you're supposed to eat, not to eat, and it's for the betterment of yourself. That's what made me make my decision as soon as possible. According to how I'm learning is that the first thing, as I was converting, because even before I became a Muslim, I was asking this my friend, this Mr. Adil, now how will I understand this Arabic? He backed me up and told me what mostly Allah looks at is your near. If you have a pure intention, with time, as much as you are trying to work hard, you will try to understand. Another thing is that I want to thank Discover Islam too much because it has been of great help giving me books. And then I want to thank my teacher. His name is Said. He's Kenyan like me, but I think he's half Kenyan. He has like a Yemen origin, but we can speak the same Kenyan language. So he understands Arabic fluently, he can talk Arabic. He's the one who has been my teacher for the time. And then I was still lucky through Discover Islam to go to Umrah as a new Muslim. So the path is continuing good, alhamdulillah. What I can say, the changes that I feel is that, honestly speaking, even my body itself, I feel there's a certain change because it happened to me that I'm seeing a lot, I'm learning a lot. I happened to get a backup from my teacher, Mr. Said. So what happened is that he told me now, because there is this sponsorship we are getting to Umrah, what you try as much as possible to understand on the prayers, because when you go there, you need to, as you are performing Umrah, you need to pray. So I tried my best, I've been learning, and then how I feel, I give thanks, alhamdulillah, because even some of my duas are being accepted. Like when I was in Umrah, it's not easy. I tried and made a dua that because I'm not from a Muslim family, my mother is the one who is available. My father passed away. So I tried and cried to Allah and tell him, let my parents not take this thing heavily. So I'm happy, mashallah. My parent is happy for me. My brother, one of my brothers, same, he converted to Islam. We are 3. He's still here in Bahrain, and I'm good. I give thanks, everything good. My mother tried to question it, but there's some certain issues that it's not like for my ability. Maybe it is Allah who granted me this speech. I tried to convince her, I told her it's for my betterment. I explained to her certain things, and alhamdulillah, she accepted it, even to some point when maybe she's online, she sees some Muslim clips, she sends them to me. I feel happy. Yeah. The moment that as much as I became Muslim, what happened is, like, for me to gain the knowledge and for me to understand the things that I need to understand, it needed be, I must like try to associate myself too much with my Muslim friends. There are some that I live with them now. Their ways, I've been observing them. They are the ones who can ease myself to understand prayers. So I've been trying like to associate with them, and alhamdulillah, things are changing, even friends are changing. I hope for the best, inshallah. What I can say is that, according to my observation, is that Muslim is one, Islam is one. Because when I was there in Umrah, I saw people from different parts of the world, and there I decided and saw, and I believe that Islam is one. No, they don't. And then yani, when we were there, when we were in Ihram, this clothing, we were all same. I've been learning a lot. And then another thing is that, in consideration to Islam teaches you life. I'm saying Islam is life because, first, how you are supposed to treat people. You need to talk to people with etiquette. You need to deal with people in a good way. Eating these things that are haram, you are not supposed to do, only for your benefit and for the benefit of your body. Another thing is that your good deeds, you'll come to understand that your good deeds and your path here are the ones that will still fight for you in the life hereafter. That is the thing I can say, and then I can tell people that Islam is one, not African, not black. Even when we go to masjid, all of us, we are same, we are one. And that is the greatest thing that I'm happy about Islam. What I can just say is that I'm very humbled, I'm very grateful for the great work that Discover Islam has done to me, and the opportunities for new Muslims, the hard work that they are doing, spreading dawah, everything, yani spreading this Islamic. I'm very grateful for the chances, for the teachers, and everything that they have done to me, myself, and for everything that they are doing. May Allah continue rewarding us abundantly.